Okay. What's up? It's been a while. It's been almost a year since we done one of these, which is crazy to think about, but we're back. I'm back. And I feel like I should reintroduce myself. Before I reintroduce myself, I feel like it's only right for me to introduce y'all to my roommates. These guys have been helping me out so much with this project. I don't really know what else to say. I think I'll let them do the talking. So, yo, y'all can come now.
Oh shit.
Hello. Hi, my name is Joe. I do photography and videography.
What's up? My name is Makai. I've known Dylan for since freshman year of high school.
Yo, I'm on. I be designing clothes and helping Dill out with videos sometimes and like his creative shit. So, yeah.
I knew Dill since freshman year, but currently living.
He's actually my secret boyfriend. Should we kiss? Or
No, bro.
is that happening? Yeah. Is that no?
Oh shit. What's your name? How old are you?
My name is Joe.
Yeah. You excited? You nervous?
No.
Alright, I'm gonna just let y'all get to it.
Yo, no, bro. No. Yo, chill, bro, chill.
All right. Let's see how that's. Bro, the camera's upside down, bro.
It's filming right now.
Okay, I guess it's my turn now. My name is Dylan. I'm a fourth year student at Cal Poly. I study journalism, and I'm not that good at describing qualities about me, but luckily I got this from my class that I feel like does the job. And I got this from a broadcasting class I took last quarter. I got the Just the Chill Guy Award, the drippiest report. You damn right. You damn right. I am the flyest. I am the. You know what? I'm not gonna. Most likely to cover an artsy event and cheerfully chill vibes. Sounds like a cat poster. I gotta admit, this really isn't my thing. I never thought I would be talking to a camera. I went to school originally to be a writer. I really just wanted to write about sports. But an old friend of mine used to tell me things change. And yep, I could say that's true. And the reason why things changed was because we went to New York. After that first video that we did, I'm gonna be honest, that changed my life. It showed me everything that I wanted to see. It showed me the type of journalism that I wanted to do. It showed me the type of stories I wanted to cover. It showed me that it was possible to do it the way that I wanted to do it. And that's why it's taken so long to do one of these again. I really wanted to do something that was well planned out. It took almost a year to figure everything out and to plan out every single story that we wanted to cover. I really just wanted to make sure that we did this the right way. We did this with the right people. Honestly, being able to work with everybody, whether it's my friends or people around the community, wherever we go, hopefully creating an impact on everything that I cover. That's so important to me. For the longest time, I just really wanted to do something that displayed who I was, not only as a journalist, but as a person. For the past couple of years, beyond working on Collapsia, I've been trying to work on reconnecting with people, just opening myself back up. But we're here now. I'm just super excited to do this again. I'm excited to get back into this type of process. And is it a lot of work? Yes, it is a whole lot of fucking work. But it's okay because I get to work with my friends. And that's been the most fun thing about this whole process and being able to do stuff like this. I don't want to spoil it too much, but we We just have so much in store for y'all. It's not gonna be perfect. We're gonna mess up a lot. We're just a bunch of college dudes trying to do this thing. One thing I can promise you is you're gonna get our best, and every single episode is us just trying to improve in our craft, whether that's me improving the way that I do the interviews, or it's the people behind the scenes improving on the way that they do the camera work, or they do the audio or the editing. But that's the cool thing about this, and the most rewarding is just being able to further my passion, try to get better at it, and doing it with my friends. Honestly, I can't imagine doing anything else with my life right now. So without further ado, I think it's time to introduce you to the man of the hour. Quick story time. This past summer, I found myself in a tight spot. I really needed a job to pay my rent. So after doom scrolling like every job listing site, I came across this job. It was to be a trivia host. And yes, I like trivia. Sue me. For all my slow people, on the off chance you find me at the Buffalo, I'm probably in the corner just playing trivia. That's just my thing. That's how I have fun. So yes, I'm a big fan of trivia, and I was like, I need that job. I need that. So I applied, and they set me up with a training session with an experienced host, and that's pretty much how I met Max. He introduced himself by spilling matcha on my white Converses, but we ended up bonding over music. I remember talking to him about how we both love Frank Ocean's Endless. By the way, Endless is like one of my favorite projects of all time. Like, it's crazy. Me and my guy On, to this day, have the same argument that we've been having since like freshman year about how like Frank Ocean's version of At Your Best is better than Aaliyah's. I mean, they're both good, but I just prefer Frank's. I feel like it's one of the best projects of all time, and if you disagree, then you're just respectfully wrong. As we talked, I got to know more about him. And to me, Max was like your typical white dude. He lived around the Pismo area. He was married with a kid on the way. He had a steady day job. He was a rapper. He loved hosting trivia. Wait, hold up. He's a rapper?
Baller is an artist like I'm Kobe on Adobe. My pen is my lightsaber and I'm Obi-Wan Kenobi. Strong and silent, following the code of the shinobi. Smoking, drinking since the 90s with a stogie and a Sobe. If you know me, then you know me. If you don't, you ain't the homie. Unless you want this shit for free, my wife.
Yeah, he's a rapper.
They like holy macaroni, cause I'm cheesing, baby. Please don't play the station like I'm Sony.
When my guys and I were coming up with ideas for the first episode, we all knew we wanted to interview a musical artist. So naturally, Max came to mind. So I reached out, and we got the chance to do a sit-down interview with them.
Hi, y'all. My name is Dylan Nguyen. This is Colossian, man. I'm here with Max M.L. I will do my rap name, of course, Max Malley, Pittsburgh's own, California's new transplant as of 10 years.
Man, we're so excited to have you here, man. We've been waiting for this for a while, man. I guess my first question to you is this. You fuck with reptiles?
You know what? I had a big thing for iguanas when I was a kid. Always wanted an iguana. Remember you guys might be too young. There was like a whole clothing line that was all iguanas, like doing extreme sports. I think, iguanas was my thing.
So what if I told you we're going there to the Reptile Expo?
Hold the freaking rug out from under me. We're going to the Reptile Expo.
We're going to the Reptile Expo, Max.
Okay,
man.
All right.
Yeah, that sit-down interview, I lied.
Okay, Reptile Expo.
Hey, Sean,
Goofy ass.
This is Collapsia, and I'm here with
Max, aka MAXTAPE, aka my first time at a Reptile Expo.
It's my first time at Reptile Expo too. Let's go, man. All right, man. So my first question to you is, how are you, man?
I'm fantastic. I have a snake in my hand.
I got one of these things right here, man. We're here at the Lizard Expo, or sorry, the Reptile Expo. And there's a lot of cool stuff going on in Slow. I'm sure there's a lot of cool stuff happening in Pismo. Have you been inspired by anything recently?
Life, truly. It's just, for me, I write a lot of songs at the beach, to be honest. So it's just like getting out there. I would say the majority of what I'm writing about is just like what I'm living.
Yeah.
And it's like ripping pages out of the journal. This guy's tickling my palm right now. This is inspiring. I feel like, you know, snake in the palm, I can make something out of that.
So crazy, man.
It looks like the from the Never Ending Story.
Yeah.
And they had that little, you know, the little crest that Sebastian had.
He's just chilling too. I thought he was gonna be like moving a lot.
No, I feel bad. Like, I feel like he's honestly scared. But no, I'm inspired by so many things, honestly. The most recent song that I wrote is literally called Phthalo Green, and then I realized that it's actually pronounced phthalo green. So it's literally inspired by the color. I just wanted to rap about nothing, and I wanted to rap about everything at the same time.
Yeah,
so it was like,
that's a sick concept.
very much just like in the vein of Action Bronson is one of my favorites, you know, and just bars, like rapping for rapping's sake, just having a good time. And yeah, Phthalo Green, which is phthalo green, which is, you know, I make music for myself at this point, so it's really about just like having a great time, expressing myself, and that is the last thing that I wrote. So inspired by a color,
Yeah.
which I'm sure we could see some phthalo green reptiles here today.
Yeah, that'd be sick, man. I feel like when people see you, they're not expecting you to be a rapper. That's the one thing that caught me off guard. What do you think got you into rapping itself? You know, you're from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. How did that shape your life to even get into something like that?
So, to be honest, before rapping, like, art was always a part of my life regardless. And so my dad was an artist. I was inspired to start drawing when I was really young. I have been a writer forever. And so like the writing is what led to the rapping. I wrote poetry. When I got to middle school, guys were banging on the lunch table and rapping to beats. I'm like, how can I fit in essentially?
Yeah.
I had poems, they can go to the beats. And from there, I just realized that I could do it. But on top of that, like my cousins loved it, you know? So I remember like growing up to play with the Beastie Boys. Like the first time I heard the Beastie Boys and Rage Against the Machine, it was like, this is crazy. Like I want to do this. I love this, which is what inspired my rap name. So Max M Ill, like the Beastie Boys, License to Ill. That was always kind of the thing. Like I wanted to be the illest, you know?
Yeah.
My man is now moving a little bit. He's like, stop talking about being ill and just like, let me do my thing.
Oh my God, dude. He came out.
I know, now he wants to be part of the interview. He's listen, don't listen to whatever. But yeah, that's where it started. Middle school. Then we realized, so me and my buddy realized very early on, we could take, like he had an N.E.R.D version of GarageBand, right?
Yeah.
And he played guitar. He's like, what if we'll just plug a mic in to where the guitar is instead? We started downloading beats from Napster back in the day. And I was like, let me rap over this, you know? I loved rap music and like I said, wrote everything myself, figured out ways to take my favorite beats, turn them into my own songs. And that's where it started. And yeah, I mean, I think there was a time like, as I got older, as I continued to do it, in college, it was very much kind of like catering to an audience. You know, I wanted to do it from the standpoint of like, impressing people, making people happy, you know, entertaining people. And the older I've gotten, now it's very much like, I do it for me. I do it for the snakes. I do it for the lizards.
We do it for these fuckers right here, man. He's moving off the hand. Hey, get that.
Pittsburgh Steeler friend here. May need to come back because I feel like we've bonded.
Exactly, man.
Yeah, it's pretty. Nice.
He's gorgeous. These my hometown colors, man.
This is the mascot for Max and Ilna. This is right here. I feel like it's speaking to. Have you seen Transformers? Like the first one, and then Bernie Mac is like, driver don't choose the car chooses the driver. I feel like this is one of your situations right here, man. The snake chose you, bro.
That's a good connection.
He might be, man. He might be choosing me right now. He's black and yellow.
Shout to Liz, man.
Right?
Hey, you know a lot about Liz too.
But I would name him Liz. Liz? Like a lizard, you know what I'm saying?
Liz Khalifa. I'm doing an interview right now with my guy right here.
I will say this is the perfect place to get introduced to snakes. So we're gonna just put both your hands side by side on the bottom, just so Dorcas has a lot of area to sit.
Dorcas is his name?
Yeah, Dorcas.
Dorcas. These guys told me that they were gonna interview me, and like I thought this whole thing was about me, and it's really about me holding reptiles.
Yeah.
That's good because it's about letting go of ego. You know, get yourself out of the way, appreciate the animals, connect with nature. You found the right guy to do it. Oh, he's coming right for the camera lens. You're the star, Dorcas. You are the star of the show.
I want to talk to you about, this project you're doing, MAXTAPE 2, I believe it is.
Yeah.
How many projects have you done throughout your whole career?
I have been making music for well over a decade now, which is crazy. So the whole plan with this project, so MAXTAPE 2 actually came out last year, 2023. This is like a deluxe version. You can pass it to me, dude. I feel comfortable with these guys. This thing is Dorcas, it's okay, bud.
My bad, Dorcas.
It's okay, Dorcas.
Oh my God, dude.
It's good. He's good. And MAXTAPE 2 was last year. This is a deluxe version.
Yeah.
I'm calling it the G-Lex version because, like, that's it. G is my wife, but it also is an acronym. Galactic Lyrical Ultra Xanadu Expansion. Xanadu is like a paradise. It's a word for paradise, right? And so I'm like expanding this MAXIVERSE. It's all about these different characters, and I'm just rapping in a bunch of different styles. I'm experimenting with different sounds. And so
He's trying to get on the mic.
bringing them live from the MAXIVERSE. My man is ready.
He's trying to enjoy the MAXIVERSE right now, man. You think you use Dorcas for a feature, bro?
Dorcas could get on it.
One thing that I really taken notice from you is how you roll out your projects. And, I heard you hand draw all the artwork.
I do.
Right? And then the way that you present it is just so sick, man. Can you tell me more about that?
Thank you. I'm trying to save you from Dorcas.
That's cool, bro.
I have been a visual artist. So I actually got my bachelor's in graphic design. I do nothing with that bachelor's in graphic design other than do my own artwork.
Oh, so you study graphic design though?
I did, yeah. Like I said, my dad is a painter. So I went to the Art Institute of Pittsburgh. I've learned many different techniques of art. I've always been into comic books. So yes, I do all of my own artwork for my projects. I am rolling this one out in a way that I've never rolled out before.
I know. That's why I
really committed as hard as I have for this one.
It's so cool to see, man.
Appreciate it. I've been having a lot of fun putting together the visuals for it.
Do you take inspiration from other art, or do you just throw things off the wall? Y'all just start from scratch? How is that?
I am very much an incredibly imaginative dude, so I have a feeling that after this reptile expo, I'm going to be drawing some reptiles for sure. Although, interestingly enough, my spirit animal is the rabbit, and I know that snakes eat rabbits, interestingly enough, but I don't feel afraid that he's going to eat this rabbit. I think that he's good. But yeah, no, I mean,
It's coming back to me. It's coming back to me. Okay.
Good passing. It's like passing the mic back and forth, dude.
Man, I wish it was a mic, man. Oh my God.
It's like MC. You'll try to make sure there's no fly on your face. You might want to take
I know. Oh my God.
I'm just kidding. But yeah, it's for me, I am inspired by, you know, I grew up watching anime and reading comic books.
This is what streamers do. They're like on their phone.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh man, thank you Juan. Thank you Juan for the sub, man.
This is really the fucking streamer life.
Oh,
100 gifted?
oh
No, I'm kidding.
100 subs, Mr. Beast.
We actually got a gift for you.
No way.
Yeah, we did. We did. Hey, yeah, so people with surprises. All right, we picked this up for you on. So I got inspired by N.E.R.D,
Oh,
but you can't be N.E.R.D and get you a vinyl because we're both college students. So I apologize for that. But we didn't want to get you this right here. This is personally my favorite Mac Miller album.
that's one.
It is the best one. Man, there you go, my man.
Thank you.
And I brought you this because I remember when we first met, you talked about how you opened up for Mac Miller and Wiz Khalifa when you were coming up, man.
So yeah, the Wiz Khalifa side is correct. I opened for Wiz Khalifa back when I had a band. I was in a live rap band, kind of like the Roots, Max Miller in the future.
Oh, that's sick.
So yeah, Mac Miller. It was more like Mac Miller and I kind of crisscrossed paths quite a bit.
Did you ever get to talk to him?
I did. I spoke with Mac one time. He came into the restaurant where I worked. And I'm not going to lie, when I first was rapping at the same time that Mac Miller was coming up, I was not a fan. Mac was kind of on a meteoric rise, and he was like, you know, doing his thing. And
Yeah.
for me, I was like, I felt like I deserved similar accolades. And as I grew up and just became more mature and more honest with myself, I realized that like I respected Mac so much because he just continued to evolve as an artist, culminating in this, which is hands down.
What's your favorite song off of this?
To be honest, I mean, 2009 will put a tear in my eye because I was there. Like I was there in 2009. You know what I'm saying? Like that.
Yeah,
like,
sure.
I was a part of that world. Wings is beautiful. I know Self Care is obviously fantastic in the message, but I think from just a beat and a rap standpoint, like pure rap standpoint, JetBlue is insane. You know,
I would say Come Back to Her and What's the Use?
I agree. Like Thundercat on What's the Use is favorite. Mac, I mean, rest in peace to Mac. I really, like I said, as I grew older, I just got more and more impressed with what he was doing. And I wish that when I was younger that I had put my ego aside. You know, that's what we're talking about. This whole thing is about growth, right?
Yeah.
And I wish I had put my ego aside to try to collaborate with him rather than look at him as competition. Because when I was young, when he was coming up, like I would play Shadow Lounge one weekend. He would play Shadow Lounge. Shout out to the Shadow Lounge. Shadow Lounge is gone. An underground rap venue in East Liberty in Pittsburgh, no longer around. They closed it down. And, but yeah, like I would play one weekend, he would play the next weekend, you know? And so I felt like we were on the same level, but he was getting so much more recognition. And it's because honestly, he had a team behind him. He was pushing himself. He was going for it. Whereas like I was living the college frat rap. I was performing at frat houses. Like I was being the frat boy that he was rapping about being while he was, you know, like doing the rap stuff that I should have been doing, you know? But as I grew up, you know, I think that I'm just have so much respect for him as an artist, as a lyricist, and he's gone too soon, man. I think that, you know, he battled some demons. I lost my brother to an overdose as well, unfortunately.
So sorry to hear about it.
Same year as Mac. So it was kind of like when this album came out, it was chilling, you know, like some of the stuff that's on here, some of the stuff that Mac says on here. But no, you know, this means a lot. I appreciate this.
No,
it's all good. It's my favorite. It's my favorite album by him. He repped for the city hard, dude. Like he repped for Pittsburgh so hard. Pittsburgh continues to have Mac Miller Day, which is cool. You know, Blue Slide Park is still there. So, yeah, so I never got to really, like, when we did have a conversation, but it was not the most friendly conversation because my brother actually dated Mac Miller's, like, serious girlfriend.
If Mac Miller was here right now, you know, things are different. You've grown as a person. Where do you think that conversation would even go to?
To be honest, I think that, especially as Mac grew as well, you know, there's like that famous interview of him where he's like, or maybe it was just him recording himself like in the backyard. He's like, go outside, experience life. Like, you know what I mean? Like, like love yourself. And like, he was so much about, I mean, self-care. Like this album was really him. And I mean, its counterpart, Circles, right? Swimming in Circles together, like they're both beautiful. I think he was so much about like getting himself out of the way, finding that next level and like loving himself again and growing. And that's kind of the same path that I'm on right now. And I mean, I'm on a sobriety journey myself right now too. So like, I think if we were to have the conversation, I wouldn't want to like big bro him in any way, you know, that like he's younger than me. Yeah. And I feel like I would want to see him live, you know, and I would love to be able to sort of, you know, exactly. And I would also love to learn from him because like he was a fantastic musician. Like the instruments that he played, the production that he was able to do, that's not stuff that I necessarily have ever gotten into myself. So that would be that conversation. I think it would be two dudes that definitely have great sense of humor. He's cut up, you know, where he's a clown. And I think it would be just mutual respect. And look at that.
We talked a lot about Mac Miller and your growth as not only an artist, but as a person, looking back on hindsight. I just want to see, like, back then when you were first starting up, when you were just a kid, I'm assuming reckless, you know, just a lot of rule breaking. It's a lot of like, you're not thinking much, you're just doing, right? How was it coming up in that sort of time versus how it is now? Is there a difference in ambition during those two sets of times? How would you see it back in hindsight?
Man, that's a fantastic question. So I think back then, kind of like I was saying, I almost felt like the world owed me something because I had like put in the work, but I didn't really put in the work, you know? And I wasn't being as authentic to myself as I could have been. It's okay, man, it's okay.
Oh, you on, get going.
Nowadays, I mean, for me now, I feel like I'm making the best music that I've ever made. I feel like I'm making the best art that I've ever made because I'm doing it for myself. And I'm doing it from a place that I'm not concerned about what anyone else thinks. It's the most authentic I've ever been. And it's less about like, I'm trying to get out there because I want to blow up or something like that. It's more like, I believe that there's an audience out there for everything. And I know that I love my music. I still have imposter syndrome sometimes where I'm like, you know, am I really as good as I think I am? Am I really? At the end of the day, like, I'm also much more comfortable in my faith than I've ever been before. And like, this is, at this stage in my creative life, I feel more like a conduit. Like, this is God, it's not me, you know what I mean? Like, I'm just channeling energy. I'm blessed that I have the opportunity to create the way that I do, that I get to express myself the way that I do. And really, that's just like, I'm channeling from God, you know? That has enabled opportunities that I've never had before. It has given me more drive and more motivation than I've ever had before. And I feel like the more that I put myself out there and done it organically, the more things have just come to me, you know, versus like when I was trying and expecting, but not actually trying, you know. It's like, and my wife will call me out on my bullshit with that too, like where she's like, you never really tried, you know. She's like, you would put out a project and post about it once or twice and then just like expect people to know that that was good. She's like, you didn't try to get more shows. You didn't try to put your, she's like, you never knew what you wanted to do. And that was the truth. It's like, I didn't know what I wanted to do. I didn't know who I wanted to be as an artist. And now that I know that I just want to be an artist, like for myself and for my son, you know, because I think that's what the additional motivation is now.
Yeah, I was like, about to ask that. You have a son coming on the way, which, by the way, congrats.
Appreciate it, brother. Appreciate it.
Congrats, man. How has that played into your process? You know, that's such big news coming into your life. It's such a change in lifestyle. Do you think that's gonna affect your process in like a positive way? How do you envision having a child now that you're still doing the rapping stuff, you know?
Well, I think dad rap is a real thing now, right? The Alchemist has a fantastic jam that's dedicated to his son. Childish Gambino had his son on his most recent record.
That's right.
You know what I mean? It's like, yeah. Dad rap is real. I'm excited to be a part of dad rap. But also,
the booth?
Oh, absolutely. So, I mean, actually, I never thought that we were going to have kids. We never planned on it, you know? I have a really good relationship with my nephew. My nephew Caleb is actually, I sampled his audio on my last project, the MAXTAPE. I have him on a skit on this one as well.
Oh, no way.
And so it's like, I very much want to share that with my son too. It's also more just about like, I want him to know that if you love something, if you have a passion for something, just do it. It's not about the money. It's not about like making it, you know. Making it for me at this point is like just setting an example, like showing him that anything that you want to do is possible.
Yeah.
And it's like, I'm 36 years old, man. Like, rap may look like a young man's game to a lot of people, but like some of the artists that I love the most didn't make it until they were later. And again, I'm not worried about making it anymore. It's just about having this creative outlet, expressing myself and being able to just be myself. I could not live without art. So like, I have to continue to grow. The only way I can continue to grow is to continue to mold, to make more art, to create more music. And I think that my son is only going to influence that because I want to make songs with him. I want to make songs for him. I want him, you know, to show me the way, because I think I'm going to learn a lot from him. You know what I mean? Yeah. That's exciting for me.
As the expo came to an end, I think I could say that was like one of the weirdest experiences I've ever had. Like, holy shit, that snake licked my ear, bruh. Like, I still think about that shit, I swear to God. Would I do it again, though? Honestly, I gotta go with yes. I just thought it was super cool. And I think it's safe to say that everyone around me would say the same thing. I mean, just look at my guy Joe right here.
Yeah. This was hella different. Like, no joke. So like, you know, hairless or not hairless, scaleless. Man, I want to be scaled, like not scaled.
Bro, what?
Wait, what?
It was all pretty weird, but there was something strangely comforting about it. Being around these creatures that have honed their survival skills over millions of years made me reflect on adaptation. If you think about it, it's not just about biology. It feels like a universal concept. Whether it's a snake shedding its skin to grow, or a rapper evolving their style, adaptation is survival. Even Max, in his own way, had to adapt. I mean, we threw him into a chaotic environment for his interview. What is it about reptiles and their survival instincts that feels so connected to us as humans? Is there something we can learn from the way they've thrived in their own environment?
Here in my hand, I have a Leachionus gecko, which is the largest species of gecko, also from New Caledonia. In captivity, they're a little different, but out in the wild, I mean, these animals, they've evolved and they've adapted to, you know, wherever they're from, wherever suits them best. They're really, really impressive. Adaptability is how you survive. Without that, you know, a reptile will not survive. It will not be able to pass on its genes. So,
you know, I think that's just how nature works. That survival of the fittest. So it's basically it puts you to the test, right? Your adversity is your test to see if you got what it takes to go on.
To learn more about this outside the expo, I decided to go see Dr. Emily Taylor, a professor at Cal Poly and the director of the Physiological Ecology of Reptiles Lab.
So reptiles both have the ability to kind of adapt within their own lives by doing things like thermoregulation, where they go from the shade to the sun to maintain their body temperature, because they don't produce their own body heat like we do. They rely on the sun, so they can maintain a constant body temperature by doing that behavior. And they also have the ability to adapt over evolutionary time. So for example, their preferred body temperature, thermal physiology, may adapt via natural selection in the face of climate change, as one example. Snakes are really resilient, that they basically use behaviors and their incredible immune systems to be able to survive in really difficult circumstances. And so snakes can have a terrible injury that would probably kill a person, and yet their immune systems will allow them to survive. And throughout millennia, people and cultures have seen that, and so that's why snakes have become a symbol of rebirth and resilience in many, many, many different religions, for example. Unfortunately, in the Christian faith, not so much, but in many other ones around the world.
Seeing how Max was able to handle an interview at the Reptile Expo, I wanted to see how he'd adapt to an entirely different environment. So we took him to the beach with nothing but his own thoughts and a challenge to create something on the spot. Hey man, now we finna cook up a song with our boy Max. We've been waiting to do this for a while. So you know, I had to bring my friend with me. He produces music. Everybody say what's up to Luke, man. What's good, bro? I can rock a pinky in here. Yeah. Right? Tell them a little bit about yourself, man.
Yeah, my name's Luke. I go by the producer named PZ. I just like messing around on Fruity Loops. I like making little beats, little music on the side. But yeah, that's what I do. I'm all in it for just, you know, for the music. I don't even really do it for anything else. So I'm just happy to be here and spread the love, you know.
Let's spread some love then.
Hey, y'all ready to cook up a song?
Yeah, I'm ready to cook.
All right, let's do it. One thing I've learned throughout my life is adaptation is about finding ways to adjust and thrive in the face of change. But it's resilience that keeps us moving forward when things get tough. It's the strength to rise above challenges that truly define who we are.
Right, I mean, I think most people wouldn't sit and think, you know, a snake is resilient, but they really are, and they can go months without eating or drinking, do all these incredible things that goes along with their lifestyle of being ambush foragers.
Ball pythons, or a lot of snakes, are from Africa, so that's a harsh environment. There's a lot of predators. It's got to be tough out there. So they find old abandoned termite mounds to lay their eggs. I mean, they're smart enough to survive. They thrive, you know. Most resilient species on Earth.
Sometimes, though, we're not enough on our own. The idea of stability can give us the confidence to face what lies ahead. Safety for some might be found in certain places, a quiet room, a familiar setting, but it can also be found in the presence of our loved ones. They're the ones who provide the support we need to heal, regain our footing, and keep moving forward. For Max, that person is his wife.
It's my world. I would not be here. I would not be living in California if it wasn't for her. I would not be the man that I am if it wasn't for her. She brings out the best in me. She inspires my creativity. She's the one that has continued to push me to keep going with it. It's my best friend. We could have an hour-long interview about how much I love my wife.
I wanted to explore this connection more, so I ended up texting his wife to get a glimpse of Max from her perspective. This is what she had to say. I think others besides me can see it too, but I see Max's genuine love for his craft. His childlike enthusiasm for his art. He has always worn his heart on his sleeve. He's just so good at expressing his soul. And it's just been so cool to see Max's growth over the past 15 plus years. It inspires me to know the best version of my husband comes out when he's being creative. I'm into a lot of different artistic outlets too, so to be honest, it keeps my creative spark alive. Max shows so much positive energy throughout his process, which just makes life better. It's also inspiring to see how good Max is at using his words to express himself. I'm the complete opposite and challenged in this area, but it makes me want to get better. If he ever got nervous, I would tell him,
babe, pause. You know, you just always kill it.
Every time you come off the stage, you are electric and happy you did it. Just know that it takes a lot of courage to do what you do and follow your dreams. If there's anything I want you to know is that I'm so proud of you.
That's dope. I very much appreciate that you asked her that stuff, man. She's been my biggest supporter, like my biggest fan. It's got me a little emotional here, just like hearing those things, as you can tell. But yeah, she's been there from the earliest shows. Yeah. Like, she choked a dude out outside of one of my shows one time when he came at me. Yeah, man, my wife rides for me. Yeah, she has been there. She has seen me at the worst shows and called me out when I have, you know, needed to get myself tighter, like, and get my stage presence together and take it more seriously, you know. And she's seen me at my best, and my best shows have been because she's been right there, like, supporting me through it all.
Little drum pattern I've been messing with. I can show it to you, get a feel for the vibe of the song, and we'll go from there. So this is it. Let me make sure it's loud enough. All right, this is it. I can throw in a little melody over it, so I have this right here.
It's deceiving. I like it. The melody makes, so the melody changes the pocket for me. Oh yeah. If I just hear the drums, yeah, then I'm thinking fast. Got bars that just you know what I'm saying? I'm thinking like that. The melody slows down.
It slows down a lot, yeah.
Alright, let's find it there.
They're doing something.
Yes, we are.
Yes, we are.
Yeah, what are y'all doing?
We're making a song.
We're making a song on
Come
the
on,
fly.
let me hear it. What do you got?
This is what just what I have right now.
All right, let me hear
I'm
it.
making a little beat, but this is what I have.
That beat. Hey. Okay, what? Here, my man comes. He's got something to say. He's got something to do. The guy behind him is wearing white. A little bit of blue. I said, what did he mean? Why's he doing all that? I think my boy over there might be PH fat. I said, oh. Come on, man. Hey,
Hey, introduce yourself for the people right here, man.
Hey, here we go. My name is Chili, last name is Willie. Hanging from the N.E.R.D, sometimes, baby, I get silly, but I do my thing hanging with my boy. Yeah, he got it right, like my man Rob Roy. What? What's he gonna do? Come on, Maximilian, let me see what you got. You ain't no fool, he's from Pittsburgh. Man, don't forget about Terry B. That's way back before you were born, but not for Chili. Oh.
Wow.
Hey, come on, man. Chili Willie.
Chili Willie in the place, coming from that natty, pulling up in that big black hoodie in the big black caddy. He ain't worried about his team because he know he got Joe Burrow.
Oh.
He came through what he had to do with some things and he was gonna kick them thorough.
Oh.
Kick them thorough.
Thorough. Max, hey. Come on, this is your Burrow. Hey, bring it.
Bro,
bring it.
He said about Terry B.
We ain't gonna worry about that. We ain't too scared, see, cause that's still town. That's where I come around. It's the Pittsburgh. I'ma have to shut them down. We like 5-2, and I ain't jiving you, but it's all good, cause I know your tribe is true. I'm down with Cincinnati, cause I like where Joe Burrow from. He from the NOLA, boy. LSU, thorough, son.
Maximilli, hey, my boy be rapping like he's from Philly. I don't know how he's doing all these things that he do, but my boy over here with that little bit of bass, oh, how do you do that? Bizzo's what we say in France, man. Let me show you here how Chili goes ahead and gets down with that dance though. Oh, hey, oh.
Next level, dude.
Next level's what we're saying. Here comes part of the party. I really don't know, man, if they be hanging with Josh Farty. They think they can. I really do not know, but we're here with Maximilian, baby. He takes it slow.
We gonna get eat though by
we
these
warming up.
mosquitoes.
Hey,
We got this nice beat though. We gonna get eat though by these mosquitoes. We gonna get eat though.
it's
by
part of the party, y'all.
mosquitoes.
All right.
Hey.
I think we're on it.
You know what you should have done on the beat, bro? Cowbells. Some cowbells? Cowbells. Cowbells will finish it off, bro. Cowbells.
All right, I got some.
Fucking mosquitoes, man.
I found the cowbell, yeah!
Wait, one more time.
I got it. We got it. We got the cowbell. It was hidden in this elusive drum pack. But yeah,
Wait,
we got it.
Added it.
I got it. All right.
Add the cowbell.
There. Yeah, there we go.
Resilience and adaptation are key to overcoming challenges, but it's longevity, the ability to sustain that drive and passion over time, that truly sets someone apart. It's not just about surviving the moment, but building something that lasts, something meaningful that continues to grow and inspire, much like reptiles' ability to thrive and live for so many years.
I mean, they've been here for millions of years, so they're like little dinosaurs in your pocket. But they're out of your pocket, they're like 40 gallons, 30 gallons, 60 gallons, 120 gallons. You have like a small baby tortoise that starts about like 3-4 inches and they get to 150, 200 pounds. It takes like 20 years, but just watching that grow is like super sick, super awesome to watch.
For Max, this balance between staying grounded and pushing forward comes through not just in his music, but in the way he approaches every opportunity. To see how his dedication translates into action, we joined him for a performance at Pismo Beach.
Alright, man, we here at the performance with my man Max, man. We cooked up a fire song for y'all to hear. And bro, for this performance, I got some state-of-the-art technology for you to perform on right here. You see this? Hey, watch this power arm right here. Hey, that's what I'm talking about. Oh shit. What you think of this right here?
Powered by Disney princesses. I think you can't get more powerful than that.
That's what I'm talking about, man. Hey, you ready to perform this song we were working on at the beach?
to be honest, I think I'm having second thoughts.
Oh, for real?
Well, I mean, I like the lyrics that we cooked, I love the beat that we cooked, but I think I got something a little more ill than that.
Oh, shit. All right, you know what? I'm gonna let you do your thing. I'm gonna trust you on this one, man. Let's get this shit going, bro.
Produced by PZ. By PZ. It's Pismo. And it's Max Amp Ill, yo. Yo. When I rap, you better brace yourself. Don't know if you can handle Max. Spitting fire, dripping higher level than some candle wax. My songs are Timberland, boots at the beach, man. These ain't scandal tracks. This man on facts and the littles written with vandal acts. Graffiti random raps, bars on the bricks. Spray paint my chucks. Yo, I got the hardest of kicks. Custom chucks up on my beat, so please just more than the kicks. Always believed I could ascend into the stars from the tricks. The prestige is part of the trick, so my art is a mix. A magic madness, mindfulness, and motivational beats. A migrant voice always authentic with the occasional reach. With applications to preach, with the inspiration to teach how to transform gray skies to a sunny day at the beach. God's in every grain of sand, I know I said it before. Had them spirits with shaky hands, had to steady the pour. I got pistols to go with pencils, using lead even more. I'm always praying for peace and yet I'm ready for war. I'm a bully with no studio, so now I think that you should know. By summer I go dumber and be right back with that stupid flow. And I don't mean it in the sense to say that my IQ is low, but truly though, rumors show dude has got the cue to blow. Keep under my cuticles to do the road. I'm smoking, don't need to try to fix it if it ain't already broken. Sit back and let it soak in if it isn't thought provoking. My apologies, the scholarly still have to get it joking. Scribble words so sloppy on the pad, you see him think a child and this match be spitting nasty. If you ask me, say my style of gross is open up my mouth like my raspy reeking halitosis. You ain't heard about it? That you after your best power notice. Now you notice power focus, bringing all the best forth. No direction, broken compass, east, south, west, north. Supposedly it's cool to be cozy. What I get dressed for? My bros be rocking rolls. I'm showing up in my sweatshorts. They ask me if I'm rapping. I tell them, hell yeah, you know the name Maximum.
Talking about bags. That's what I'm fucking talking about, bro.
To enable this feature, download the free EasyLink app for iOS.
Free EasyLink app for iOS.
Bro, Disney tried to get in this beat.
It came back. It came back. I had lost the part of myself, thought that my rapping was done. Lost the inspiration, no navigation where the passion came from. Lost the motivation for far too many elections I found the sun. Till I stopped caring about who was listening and let it happen for fun. So maybe the MAXTAPE needs more than any other rap from before. I'm shooting no real shots, just happy if they happen to score. Songs of rainbows and sunshine, you see after the storm. Function, fashion, and form. Lost the smashing the norm. I'm a human, I don't know what I'm doing or why I'm doing it. When I do get to pursuing the dream, or why I ruin it. Every sky has blue in it, every lie has true in it, every cry has you in it. To every eye that's viewing it, they see the tears are glistening. To every ear that's listening, every time I get inspired, now I hold on to that feeling. Like a drowning man who's holding on to his last breath. I used to be afraid of growing up and getting older until I realized that there's so much more for us past death. Still California live to this day. You know I'm riding the wave, no longer hide or afraid. Until I slide in the grave, let go of pride but stay brave. And feed your mind what it craves. You find your island of cave. See now you're finding your save. Just celebrate, 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 celebrate. Celebrate, 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 celebrate. Squeeze the juice of the lime, drop the rind in the vodka, staying unconfined in my mind while I'm realigning my chakras. My tongue twists up a rhyme as soon as it's time for cheap vodka. Boom shaka laka, I'll make you shake your behind in some dockers.
Let's fucking go, Max! Let's fucking go,
Is it
bro!
just gonna keep playing?
This motherfucker is him, bro. This motherfucker is him, man.
I don't know how they did it again, but that was tight.
That was so fucking tight, bro. Hey, you want to perform a song off of MAXTAPE?
Let's get stuff from the MAXTAPE 2. So I got a new project coming out tomorrow. It's called the MAXTAPE 2. Live from the MAXIVERSE, G-Lust. You can get it at MallyMade.com. That's MALLEMADE.com. MallyMade.com, where Max Mally makes all the things, including music
So this song I made is called ID Crisis. It's like I wasn't sure who I was at the time, so I just decided to be a whole bunch of other people, and that's what we did. Okay. I don't even know who I am sometimes, right? Sometimes I feel like I'm Doc Ellis on LSD, bitch in a no-no. I'm Steph Curry shooting the three straight from the logo. Stone Cold Steve Austin 316 with the logo. Straight into the sun, every player see it in slow-mo. I'm Kurt Russell in big trouble with Little China. I'm visiting with Jules and that little diner. Take your shit up, pistol on your hands, put it like a helicopter down on TV ballers out in North Carolina. With the whole town, gold chain on a black seat. Gotta get away, I escape where they ask me. This the fried chicken sandwich, hey, is that Zaxby? Wavy like Maxie, no way you out-rap me. Stole this one from Action Bronson, higher than a Shackney. Stole this one from Dr. Dre, make it bump like acne. Rob a hot St. Finish, and you don't add me. Oh, I got the gas fee, that's why they wanna frack me. I throw to my rhymes, I'm Sonny Bill Williams. Don't wanna be poor, but the money will kill them. I'm Thundercat, on the base it is what it is. Pittsburgh rapper, guess I got a kinship with Wiz, right rapper. Never compare me to Jack Harlow. Still city born, so you know that Max hard though. Stay in the pocket way more than your flash cargo. These are my words, even if the track's borrowed. Take the party to the point beyond us. Send the bars, take the Mars like I'm Elon Musk. I'm a mother, and with some neon dust. You never see it go to me and Egon Bust. They go not rhymes that'll hurt the haters. On the ground can be working later. It's a crowd, but you like the neighbors. It's time for the percolator. You know I put the ill in illicit. I stay hungry, I'm more than that little biscuit. Drunk from last night, woke up, they still twisted. I never follow the crowd, proud we still misfits.
That's what I'm talking about, Brett.
Thank you. Thank you to the two folks that stuck around.
Hey, thank y'all so much, man.
Thank you guys for hanging out for a second.
Hey, this is my man, MaxML, man. He got mixtape coming out tomorrow, man.
I also have a child coming in February. My first son is on the way, so thanks for bringing a little one through.
What's your Instagram page?
Oh, my Instagram? Max underscore MAX
You got time for one more?
12 wins.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. New music coming out tomorrow. There's plenty of old stuff you can check out on the way. Look at that. I always say if I get one new listener, that's all that matters, baby. I do it for the people, I do it for the love, I do it for myself, because that's what means the most.
Take a photo with you?
Yeah.
So I can send it to you. I might send you some beats too.
You got beats?
Yeah.
Hey.
Thanks, man.
Thank you, man. I got the MAXTAPE 3 coming out next, so then I need some beats. That's what I need.
I'm gonna check it out, yeah.
Thank you, man.
Do you use a fantasy bet or something?
Fantasy bet? Well, I do this. What do you mean a fantasy bet?
How many fantasy you lost in a fantasy bet, I guarantee you?
Who? Me? Why would I lose my fantasy bet? I do this because I love it. I'll perform for your birthday party next year for free.
It's his birthday right now.
It's your birthday. Happy birthday, bro. Happy birthday, man. I'm doing this for your birthday. You get a free performance right now.
Oh my God, look at this kid. Make him laugh.
13.
He's 13.
What? 13. I remember my first dream when I was 13. I grabbed the mic and I said I had to get up out of this hurt scene. That was my... where'd you go? Oh, he's embarrassed now. He's embarrassed. You lost the fantasy bet now.
I've never seen bro run so fast.
Max's longevity isn't measured by numbers, but by the undeniable passion he pours into every aspect of his music. His love for his craft is infectious, radiating through his energy and dedication. Even if his style of rap isn't your vibe, it could just be one person in the audience. But what sets him apart is his unwavering commitment to give everything he has. A raw, authentic feeling that lingers, leaving an impact far beyond any statistic. I mean, if you need any more proof, just look at what those heckling kids did after he was done performing.
Yep.
Appreciate that, guys. Appreciate that. Appreciate that.
Grab it, bro. You did great.
Thank you. Thank you, man.
From my eyes, which is a very different point of view from most people, but I've also spent thousands and thousands of hours with these snakes out in the wild, watching them, and of course on the live stream. What I see is a gentle and reclusive animal. Rattlesnakes are very rare among reptiles that they show this parental care. I find that to be kind of noble and fascinating, and it really bothers me as a person that other people can't see that, because these animals are unfairly maligned when in reality they embody a lot of the values that we as humans do as well.
As the sun dipped below the horizon, painting the sky with hues of orange and blue, Max and I found ourselves reflecting on everything we had experienced. From the chaos of the Reptile Expo to the creativity sparked on the beach, every moment seemed to circle back to the themes of adaptation, resilience, and longevity. These aren't just abstract ideas. They're the threads that connect us, the forces that push us to grow, endure, and build something lasting. It was the perfect setting to sit down one last time. So Max, now that the interview's over, how was it? Did you have fun?
I had a fantastic time, man. Loved the Reptile Expo. Definitely didn't know that I like snakes, but now I like snakes. Very meditative in holding those. Thought that helped get some excellent answers out of me in those questions you asked. Very unorthodox interview, and I'm grateful to be a part of that. I loved getting to cook up a track with your boy PZ, doing a track right there at the beach at a spot where I frequently walk out there, take a run. You know, I'm gonna think every time that I go down there now, like, made magic happen right there on the dock. Chili Willy showed up for a freestyle.
Shout out to Chili Willy, man.
Yes, we got eaten by mosquitoes. I'm still paying for that. And then we went to Pismo and we tore down a performance for anyone who cared to listen, including the 13-year-old hecklers who were resistant at first, but I think we won them over by the end of it, man. So, and here we are, enjoying a sunset.
It's a
looking
nice
over
sunset,
the cliffs,
man.
Yeah, like I said, I can't believe I live here sometimes.
I know. That's what I love about Pismo so much. It's so
Crazy.
nice sometimes. You know, when you look back at your life, look back on your journey as a rapper, you know, imagine your son when he's able to form words. And he asks you, Dad, how would you describe your life? What would you say?
Man, it would be a long story, you know. Thankfully, I write a lot down. I'm actually one of the books that I have that we were working with there, trying to stack for the camera. I've been writing a journal to him to try to express everything that I'm thinking about before he's born. I continue to do that like on a regular basis. I want to continue to do it as he's growing up. But I think, you know, the big thing that I would want to give to my son is gratitude. You know, I try to live every day appreciating the little details, appreciating the things like this. I thank God for everything, man. And I think the big thing that I want to convey to him is just to be thankful for what you have and give the glory up to God, trust the plan, and never doubt yourself, you know? Like, I think there were times in my life that I used rap as sort of a mask or, you know, a character to give myself pseudo-confidence or false confidence in a way. And, you know, the more that I have grown and the more that I've just become myself, my music has gotten better because of that. And the biggest thing that I can convey to my son is, you know, never give up. Never give up. If you love something, go after it. Doesn't matter about the money. Doesn't matter if anybody else sees your vision. Doesn't matter if anybody else believes in you. Just go for it. Do it for the love. You know, love is what connects us all. You know, God brings everything together. It's all connected, and it's all for the love. So express yourself. Don't be afraid to go after whatever your dreams are. It's never too late. All the cliched things are all they're all real. Like, it's all life is beautiful, and I'm fortunate.
What would you say to maybe an up-and-coming rapper like you at an earlier stage of their life, or just a creative in general? What would you say to them if they asked you, do you have any advice for me? How do I get to the point where I'm just making my art because I love it, not having to worry about doing it for the numbers and the masses?
Be yourself, you know, because I truly believe that there's, especially nowadays, there's an audience for everything. You know, there's somebody that is going to be interested in what you have to say. So don't do it for anyone other than yourself. Because if you're doing it for anyone other than yourself, then it's not going to be as authentic. It's less authentic. It's not going to resonate. Like, people, at least for me, you know, I gravitate toward artists that I feel are authentically themselves. I want to know more about them. I love stuff like this. Like, the fact that you asked me to do this, I was excited because I've always wanted to give a little more, like, behind the curtain about myself. Like, I literally had the idea for my new project. I was going to interview myself, and then you hit me up, and I was like, well, that saves me a little bit.
Timing,
yeah,
man.
exactly. But nah, do it for yourself, because if you don't, I mean, at the end of the day, if you don't like what you're making, then how can you expect somebody else to, right? And for me, like, with this new project, man, I listen to it all the time. Like, I don't, you know, I'm not gonna toot my own horn. Like, I'm not that kind of person to, like, speak with that level of bravado or, like, boasting, but it's like, my new project is one of my favorite albums of the year. And that's, like, this is not a biased opinion. It's just like, this is what I like, you know, and that's why I make it. And I'm very proud of it. And so that's what I think, as an artist, you have to just go for it, believe in yourself, do it for yourself, and know that not everything is gonna, you know, you're also gonna grow, you're gonna change, you know. I don't like some of the stuff that I've done in the past as much as I did when I made it, you know. I can listen to it, I can be honest with myself and be like, that was a flop. Like, you know, it might have been cool at the time or whatever, but you gotta grow, you know, and you gotta just continue to be true to yourself. Don't do it for the numbers, don't do it for the money. And if you have, you know, I said it the other night when we were at the performance, I'm like, if there's one single person that cares, then you've done your job. You know, if you can get one ear to listen, if you can get one eye to see it, if you can get, you know, one person to taste your food, if you have one person that believes in you, that's the start of it. That first follower is the most important to any movement. I don't know if you've ever seen that TED Talk, you know what I mean? The dude, like, runs out and he's dancing and then everyone else follows. But seriously, the first follower is the most important to any movement. So if you can get the attention of one person, then you can absolutely get the attention of so many more, because there's so many people in this world. But at the end of the day, it's got to be for yourself. That's really what it is.
Well, thank you so much, Max, for letting me interview you, letting me tell your story. I know we're going to be seeing a lot more of you. I want to congratulate you on your anniversary.
Thank you.
I want to congratulate you on the upcoming birth of your son. I want to congratulate you for the release of your mixtape, man. You're an amazing person.
I appreciate it, man. Can I? We didn't talk about it, and I just want to give. We're talking about the first person to believe in you.
You can give a shout out to anyway.
I want to give a shout out to my brother who's not here anymore, man. I'm looking at this sunset, and, like, he was my biggest fan, and my brother hyped me up more than anyone. He was the first person, like, actually trying to promote me on social media. He put songs on YouTube before I even knew about how to do any of that kind of stuff. He would hype me up to anybody that was willing to listen. And, you know, I know that he's in a better place. I know that, like, I feel him with me. I carry him with me every day, you know, but that was my guy when it came to all of this stuff. And, like, in this whole release process for this new project, you know, we used to listen to, like, the whole project together. And, like, I respected his opinion so much because he just believed in me tremendously. And that video that I sent you from that performance, man, that like took me back. Like, seeing him right there in the front row, like, rapping every word. And that, I mean, my brother was my best friend, you know, and I love him, I miss him. So it's a shout out to him. Like, I could just imagine him sitting right next to me on this bench right now, watching this sunset, and then being like, yo, let's take a drive. Let's go listen to MAXTAPE 2 right now. Like, because that's what I'm gonna say. That's what I designed it for, man. MAXTAPE 2, G-Lux. Go to MallyMade.com, stream it. Give yourself 90 minutes. Give yourself a long drive. Give yourself a nice hike. I listened to it for the first time. I was hiking through the woods in Knoxville, Tennessee. It's amazing. I can't wait to listen to it on that mountain over there. I can't wait to take a long walk on the beach where we were the other day, and just, like, that's what I made it for. It's a journey, and I'm grateful for this journey. I'm grateful for this journey of life. I'm grateful for this journey of creation. I'm grateful to continue to grow, and I'm grateful that you gave me the opportunity to tell my story a little bit here, because, like, this is what I love. This is special to me, and I'm never gonna stop making art, whether it's just me rapping for these pelicans or if there's folks like yourself that are interested in finding out what's going on behind the music.
I know he's looking down from above. I know he's proud of you, man. We're all proud of you.
Thank you. Appreciate it, brother.
All right, man. Thank you so
My dog.
much, man.
Yes, sir. Thank you, man.
You take care.
Yeah.